to change through perimenopause, menopause, even having the nutrition and the workouts, things are still changing.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
so I want to shift a little bit to change is not really a shocking part of life. It's constant.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's more of how we respond to it.
Absolutely.
So what would you say to a woman who feels like things are shifting in her life, and she's unsure of how to take ownership of the next chapter?
I would say really learn your body. I think that having like a naturopath, really doing a full body check, I think is important. You know, there's so many hormonal things going on. I think it's a really important piece. But then just staying consistent, even though you may not be seeing the results right away. And everybody says just stack days,
Right.
and you'll get to where you're trying to go. Ask questions. Always be asking questions. We hold so much knowledge. Megan Egley, who's a IFBB pro bodybuilder, I mean, she's got all the answers on proper nutrition, how to fuel your body for the workouts that you're doing, and to maximize the effort that you're putting out.
Yeah.
And so just learn, constantly be learning, constantly be asking, because we are changing constantly. You go to get on the in-body scale and you have to enter your information, your age, your weight, your height. Your age and your weight are fluctuating, your weight's fluctuating, your age is changing all the time. So those numbers are always going to be adjusting. So just staying present with it, staying, just knowing your body.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of women that are listening are moms and that are here at Alpine, and they've had kids, they're busy and they're working, and they might not feel like themselves right now. If someone wants to start feeling better without overhauling their life, what are the top 3 nutrition changes you would start recommending to them?
Prioritize protein over everything. So typically every female's shooting for around 120 grams of protein. Get that. Don't worry about the rest. There's so much, but that's so important. Second one, a gallon of water every day. Gallon of water. So if that takes
a lot of water.
It is a lot of water.
Drink,
But you know what it ends up doing is satiating cravings. So when you're feeling hungry for a snack or something sweet or something salty, typically what's happening if you've been eating good meals all day is you are dehydrated. But your body thinks that you're hungry. It's kind of gives that same feeling. So I tell everybody, drink 8 ounces of water first, sit for 20 minutes, and if you're still hungry, have a snack. But typically it's a dehydration. Yeah.
Okay.
So a gallon of water. Third, on nutrition, eating enough carbs. People think the carb is like the biggest enemy, and it is so important. So carbs are your fuel. That's what keeps you awake, alert, being able to focus, being able to think even. We have been kind of taught that carbs are the enemy, keto or Atkins or whatever these things are, where you just want to be the lowest carb. Sure, your body will thin out, but mainly what that's doing is pulling water out of your skin, because that's what the carbohydrates do. They kind of fill your muscles. So you lose weight right away, but then the second the weekend comes and you end up letting yourself have the pizza, you're right back to where you started. So if you're consistently eating the right amount of carbs, your body will feel so energized, like superpower almost. You'll wake up feeling alert. So you combine water, proper carbohydrates, and protein, you are golden. But start with the protein. Always start with it.
What's one common mistake that you see that women make when they're trying to get healthy?
Not eating enough.
Not eating enough.
Literally not eating enough.
Calories.
Yes. Yep. So it's a Monday. You're starting off really strong. You are on your meal plan and you've got it dialed right. Now come Tuesday, you had a really stressful day at work. And so it creeps a little bit, right? Wednesday, you were on the go all day. So you barely ate. You maybe got in one meal. Come Thursday, You are so out of whack. You're starving. You're hungry. Now we're tired because we've not eaten properly for the last 3
She's
days.
describing our lives.
So what ends up happening is you binge on the things that are the worst for you.
Because you're so hungry
You're
and
so
desperate.
hungry
so
and
stressed.
tired.
Yeah.
And by now you're dehydrated. So now your body is like thinking that you're starving. And now come Friday, you've pretty much given up. And then it's the weekend.
Yeah.
So now it's like
Starting your-
you pull out all the stops, you do it all over again. Now you're back to Monday. Everything's on point. And then it's just this cycle.
Yeah.
So is meal prep really the answer to this?
Meal prep is amazing. Eating, if you can find just a handful of healthy meals that you like, that are easy, that you can do over and over
again.
is like key. It
Yeah.
really is so important. I think we get caught up in like trying to, spice things up and do recipes and stuff, which is really fun and great, but maybe save those special ones, still healthy, but the special ones for the weekends.
Right.
And keep the week just consistently pretty boring.
Right.
So it's easy and it's accessible.
Yeah.
Okay, is this a good lunch that I've been taking to work? I buy one of those rotisserie chickens in the bag and a little microwavable minute rice thing. And I have the chicken and the rice at work.
Amazing. Now, my
plus.
question is that enough? That would be my question.
No.
So,
Then I eat other things.
so maybe double the rice. Probably add a little more chicken. I'm gonna guarantee you, if you're giving me your hands like this, and you're showing me these little things, you're probably gonna want to double that. Yeah, and then do that 4 times a day.
Oh.
It's a lot
of food.
It's a lot of food, and if you get consistent with that, you will not want anything else. You will be so full on the right things that the snacks and all of that you just can't even.
Water a day.
Yeah.
And if we're drinking that much water.
Yeah, you've got your water, your appropriate portion sizes of the right things.
Yeah.
You're golden.
Something else that I've heard you talk about too is more lifting versus cardio. Like I feel like people, at least for me, like I always thought the more cardio, like the better.
Oh.
But if you're eating more, this is what I've heard from you. If you're eating more and more protein and then also like heavy lifting and you're consistently improving each time, that you'll see results faster that way.
So what ends up happening is you eat the right things. It gives you the energy to lift heavy. So not necessarily the cardio. Cardio is great, but the more muscle mass you have on your frame, the more calories you are burning during the day.
Right.
So if you have very little muscle mass and you're eating, a moderate diet, you're not really going to make a difference. You're going to probably just hit maintenance. You're going to just stay the same. So if you are eating properly for your activity level, getting that energy out of it, then coming over here and going to failure on your lifts, lifting till you're like, can't lift anymore. It will end up building your muscle, and then your muscle will eat up more of the calorie, the more muscle you have. That's what ends up using the most calories. So if you don't have a lot of it, the calories just go to...
Have to have the calories to support the muscle growth.
Yes. Yeah. Because if you're coming in here and you're feeling tired, you're feeling very fatigued, and it's a 50% effort in here every single day, you're maintaining. You're not really going to change a
You're
lot.
going to see progress.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
good.
Sorry.
That was fine.
Okay, so follow-up question. So you're a woman who you're doing at least 50%. You're putting effort into it, but you want to go next level. What are the things that high performers do? You just shared about the protein, but high performers, serious athletes, what are they doing that maybe most people think is, that's extreme, but makes the biggest difference?
Meal prepping. Everything you make is just, you're doing a crock pot on a Sunday night and it's, all of these healthy, and then you've got the boxes lined up and you're filling with all the chicken. Some people call that extreme, but really it's just creating habits, creating consistency and ease. Like it's so easy once you get it done.
Right. Tracking.
Tracking calories, yes. In order to lose body fat, you have to be in a deficit. You know, some people they think that's just too much work. It's too hard. There's a lot of really great apps out there that you can go and see. And basically, I like to think of it as a tool for just knowledge, you know, nothing to obsess over. But sometimes we put things into our bodies that we didn't realize were an excess of calories that maybe shouldn't be a daily thing. Maybe it's just a treat for the weekend. And you go and add all of that up during the day and you're like, holy smokes, I had no idea I was eating 2,500 calories every day and my body's only burning, you know, 1,800, 1,900 calories. Now you're in a surplus and you're getting nowhere.
I also have heard you talk about sleep.
Sleep is very important. Very important. Again, that's...
How do you get enough sleep? Because you wake up really early.
I go to bed really early.
What time?
I do. I lay down about 8 o'clock and then I'm kind of lights out, 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's when our bodies repair.
Right.
That's when they rebuild. That's when they do the most work on repairing the damage that you do in here. So when you come into the gym, you're not really building anything. You're not building anything in here. You're doing literally the exact opposite. You lift a weight, you know, into that failure, you know, reps, you get the repetitions, you're actually putting little micro tears into your muscle fibers and you break it down. So then you go, you eat your protein, you get the proper nutrition in, and then you sleep, you know, and also adding in vitamins and your water. Your body is like powerhousing, repairing all of those little micro tears that you've created here. And so now you've gone from muscles that are like this, then you put the holes in and now they rebuild and fill in those little holes. Now your muscle's a little bit bigger. Then you come in, you do it again and again. So that's how we build. So sleep, nutrition. So you would do the breakdown here, sleep for your body to rebuild, food to fill it in.
Right. Like it's not just in the gym that you're building muscle.
Right. Yeah. Oh, you were literally building all day long. All day long.